Hey, what's up everybody? This is OurMusicBox, and today I want to show you guys a glitch that allows you to have no cooldowns on any ability on any character in the game, or at least have the cooldowns be as low as you can possibly get them. Now I did a video about this probably a few weeks to a month ago, but I want to go back over to see if it still works, which spoilers, it does work. Pretty much none of these big glitches have actually been fixed or changed in any way. And I wanted to go back over it because I don't think a lot of people know about this glitch, especially if people weren't watching videos right when the game came out. And this is a glitch that is pretty much unavoidable if you're changing your spec at all or respecking and not going back to the main menu. It happens all the time, and it probably has happened to majority of the player base at one point or another without them knowing it's actually happening. So how this is actually going to work is you're going to need to have the topped off talent in your guardian ranks, which is the hunter, and you need 50 for this, and its action skill cooldown rate increases while at full shields. And this just normally is incredibly powerful because the cooldown reduction is massive. And having that with also having more action skill cooldown rate, we're on flak right now and we're using rack attack, and as you see we'll use rack attack. This is without the glitch. It's a 5-second cooldown. Now rack attack is like 18-second cooldown on the baseline, and just with that and our guardian rank cooldown reduction it goes down to 5, so that's massive in itself. And I also did this, I also respec so we can show this much more easily, but basically what you're going to do, you're just going to respec, put 1 point into anywhere, it doesn't matter, and then you're going to respec. And you're going to just do this back and forth and do it as many times as you want. And it'll constantly basically reapply that guardian rank buff that we went over that reduces your action skill cooldowns while at full shields. You also need to have a shield on, and one that has shielding. So not the Rough Rider. I don't think that'll work. And you just keep doing this, and the reason you have to put a point in is because you have to put a point in to actually be able to respec again. So you just keep doing this, and it'll keep reducing the cooldown. Now you can do this. The only way that the cooldown is actually going to be reduced again is going to the main menu. So exiting the game or just going to the main menu, that will reset this. Now you can do anything you want. You can respec, you can, do this a bunch, then put in your full spec, change items, go anywhere, die, anything. Nothing's going to affect it except going back to the main menu. So let's get our rack attack back and see what the cooldown is. Now it's basically 1 second. It's pretty much at like the 1.5 second mark. But as you see, it was 5 seconds before. And also, this goes much quicker. Even though we're at like 1 second, every other thing will do this. So say Zane, he has much longer cooldown. Say his drone, that I think is like 60 seconds. You can get his drone down to 1 second. So you can get absolutely everything down to as low as you can possibly get it, to where it's going to be 1 second. And I don't think you can get it down to like everything being instant, just because of how like the abilities cooldowns work. So it like takes a second for them to fully refresh. So you're not going to be able to get it instant, but you're going to be able to get it extremely low. So as you'll see here, that's as close to instant as you're actually going to get. But the action skill is out for a second, they're out for a second, so it's not technically instant, but the refresh, I guess, is. You just can't use it because the action skill is actually out. But this is pretty much as instant and as low as a cooldown you're going to possibly be able to get within the confines of at least this specific ability. And this is able to be done on any single character. I will go on another character in this video and just hop on it real quick just to show you guys that it's able to be done on other characters. But that's pretty much all you do. Just make sure you have the topped off guardian rank talent, and you just go respec a bunch. Also, respecking takes a percentage of your money, so no matter how much money you have or cash in game, see, it takes 2 million right here. It doesn't always take that, so I'll respec and then do it again. It takes a percentage. Now it's only 1.8, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can even respec at 0 money. I'm not sure about that, but you can go kill one thing, get like a few hundred or a few thousand, and you'll be able to respec a ton more. So don't worry about that. If you're at like max money, it's taking a lot away. Cash really doesn't have any other uses, and it just takes a percentage away, just like dying pretty much does. So I'm going to hop on another character just to show you guys that it does work on another character. Okay, so now we are on Amara, so I can show you guys that it does work on the other characters as well. So I am unspec'd, and Phase Slam, which is the one we're going to be using, has a 35-second cooldown. Now it's going to be much less than that because we have topped off on and more action skill cooldown. So we use that, and as we can see, it's actually not even showing a number yet because that's how long the cooldown is. It'll start showing a number once it gets to 5 seconds. So as you see, that was probably a bit over 10 seconds. So we're just going to go in and do this a bunch, and you can get pretty much everything, especially something like this, because certain talents, like how we were just on Flak with Rack Attack, they will be out. So say if you had like Phase Lock on, or Phase Grasp on Amara, when something is actually Phase Grasp, you couldn't use another Phase Grasp because that ability would be currently being used. But for other abilities that don't have that, so I think Phase Slam really does fall into that. You'll be able to do it again. So see, it's 3 seconds right there, and it doesn't have an ability, like it's not an ability that's out, so you can pretty much just do it again, but there is still that small cooldown to where it doesn't start cooling down again, which is pretty much on most abilities. And this is easily one of the strongest glitches in the game. I mean, you can't really compare something to like being invincible or having pretty much unlimited damage or some of the other glitches I went over. But this is definitely one of the strongest glitches in the game, especially for Zane. Not at all for Moze. It's pretty useless for Moze, but especially for Zane, that if you have a build that goes into kill skills and then have the talent where after you use a action skill, you have all your kill skills active on yourself. Using this, you're going to have everything up 100% of the time, so your power is just going to skyrocket. And this is also something that, a lot of people, like I said, have had this happen to them probably and had no idea what was actually happening, why your cooldowns are suddenly really low. But yeah, it could definitely happen. So that's the entire glitch. Subscribe if you want to see more Borderlands 3 content. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below what you think about this glitch, what you think about Borderlands 3 as a whole. And thanks for watching.